The entire Fortnite Chapter 4 Season OG season has completely leaked online. Anywhere from maps, to cosmetics, to storyline dialogue. So here's a spoiler warning, if you don't want to be spoiled, turn off the video! But guys, here's 20 leaks you need to seriously hear about. So this map leaked a few days ago and there was conflicting reports at the time, whether it was version 27's map or version 27.10's map. Well, it looks to be 27.10's map. This will be the first map of the season, which basically looks like the Season 5 map. I've got to hand it to Epic, I'm kind of surprised they have gone for the Chapter 1 Season 5 map in all its glory. Of course it won't be completely authentic because we are using Chapter 4 graphics, but we are home and this will be the map that we're playing tomorrow. Let's go! Now of course with this 2710 version there is some discrepancies. That version of Loot Lake and the snow shouldn't be possible. What would the whole time travelling thing change for the storyline? iFireMonkey noticed 4 audio logs that should be in tomorrow's update. But how would the storyline end this season? Well, according to G-Matrix Games, Night Night mode has already been included in this version of the update. Or no, augments. Where's the double pump augment? That's what I want to know. Where is it? But apparently it looks like augments are not staying according to Renzo. But talking about the next season, I will be streaming downtime on this channel, so of course subscribe to the channel and turn on post notifications if you don't want to miss that. Talking about storyline, there will be some mini events next season. To what magnitude these mini events will be, I'm going to surmise they probably won't be a 1-for-1 play of the Chapter 1 event. The Zero Point and the Meteorite should return at some point during the season. And as well some interesting stuff going on with the Scientist Rocket. There are 4 stages of map changes for something called Rare House. This should be for the construction of the rocket at Dusty Depot. Here's all the skins added to the files in Fortnite OG. Omega Rock, Spectra Knight, Ill Split, Raven Team Leader, The Dealer, Skull Drifter, Bright Hunter, Sora, Renegade Lynx, Hawkins Lab, and Rift Strider Drift. There will also be a Fortnite X Stranger Things collab, 11, a telekinetic teen who escaped Dr. Branner and Hawkins National Laboratory, Cape variant included, as well as the possibility that Steve Harrington will also be coming to the game. iFireMonkey also got hold of some week 1 quests, and I find discover name locations, it's like it was never destroyed by a cataclysmic event. Kinda funny. Brutes could also make a return in the OG season. Are they going to be as powerful as they were back in Chapter 1? If you're wondering what's going to happen to Aeria, no one knows. But according to this leaker, it's completely been removed from the game. With this leak, we also have 4 parts of dialogue with Dr. Sloan. And I mean, if you really don't want to see what happens, maybe you should have switched off the video well before you got to this point. But if you do want to hear it, so you can pause the video and have a look at these dialogue lines yourself. So a couple of interesting lines here. You're smart enough to figure it out. And it's not to change the future, by the way. Drop the fantasy right now. This is an extraction. You're leading the way. Of course, Optimus Prime, back a few seasons ago, mentioned the key to your future is in the past. So I guess we're trying to find a key. How people have been talking in the community recently is a massive reset. I don't think they're going to go in with a hammer. I think they're going to go in with tweezers. Maybe small changes, not massive drastic things. But it does seem like John Jones is changing the timeline. It seems like Dr. Sloan keeps forgetting every time Jones sends a message back to Sloan. Everything you do will ripple forward to this very moment. This might not even be the first time I've recorded this message. I feel like that's Sloan stating to Jones, you've got to be careful because your actions will have consequences. This is not my first message, is it? You must be making progress, or you're screwing everything up. But yeah, very cool. I think Jones will start to slightly change time, but to the point he can shift it back so it kind of correlates to the same events. Maybe time is very lucid in terms of this story. And here's the second part of the tweet. To make zero builds easier, there will be zip lines around the map and permanent rifts. The guided missile will be unvaulted at some point during Fortnite OG, which was spotted by Hypex, but iFire says this won't happen to 2710. Hidden battle stars are set to make a return. Oh my god, I feel like this has been missing for years in the game. I love the days where you would get a loading screen and you would see a battle star and think, I've got to go to that location, that's cool. And of course loading screens will have some sort of storyline element to it as well. I think I remember Chapter 2 had letters which were still cool, and the loading screens sort of told a story as well. So it will be good to get them back. The original version of the Fortnite music pack will have a classic remix. iFireMonkey has provided us with a list of returning items in Fortnite OG. Most of them you can spot in the gameplay trailer that had to be released early because of all these leaks. Week 1 Stink Bombs, Boogie Bombs, Bush, Chug Jug, Porta Fort, Grappler. Week 2 Tactical Shotgun, Porta Fortress, Dynamite, Driftboards, Quad Crasher. Week 2, oh no, it's not in from the start. double barrel shotgun, heavy assault rifle, shockwave grenades, Klinger, wheat free, boom bow, pirate cannon, minigun, buried treasure, balloons, X4 storm ring, kinetic blade. And Amy told us that the kinetic ore wasn't on our old island. Week 4, hotspot supply drone, baller, airstrike, jetpack, infantry rifle and junk rift. It would have been nice to have a lot more time with some of these items, like the whole month, but I see what they're doing. But they are introducing the kinetic blade to chapter 1, so I am a bit like, why don't you just add all this in from the start? If indeed this chapter 1 thing is going to be a one-time thing. Fort Troy has some information that the rocket event could be happening in some form, with some event files being put back in, and he has also found files relating to the crack in the sky back in season 5. I did say earlier in the video that there is some mini events happening, but who knows if they're one-to-one scale. So we go through some of the POIs by Not Parlo leaks, Dusty Divot, Fatal Fields, Floss Factory, Frosty Flights, Greasy Grove, Haunted Hills, Junk Junction, Lazy Links, Loot Lake, Lonely Lodge, Lucky Landing, Paradise Palms, Pleasant Park, Retail Row, Risky Reels, Salty Springs, Shifty Shafts, Snobby Shores, Tilted Towers, Tomato Town and Wailing Woods. Guys, it is actually happening. They are all coming back. Which one are you landing first? I believe I'm landing Pleasant Park because that's where I believe the time machine is, because I'm the lore guy, and in the next place to see if the Vian's lair is in, which Fort Troy just mentioned. So I'll be off to them two places, because obviously I could land at Pleasant Park, and if I don't die off spawn, I'm going straight across to the Vian's lair. There may be some Easter eggs that wasn't left behind in the original Chapter 1 map, which they could give us now. I did report that this could be the smallest battle pass ever, but not as small as we thought it was. 70 is a maximum level for Chapter 4 Season 5 Fortnite OG. Every level will be worth 80k XP still, which is the same as it is now. Fortnite OG is officially Chapter 4 Season 5. Of course it's called Fortnite OG. I don't think this is a surprise. I have been saying that this is technically Chapter 4 still, and it is Season 5 of that chapter. It's called Fortnite OG because we've gone back. Remember guys, the chapters are about story arcs in my opinion, and we're still in that same arc, leading us up to the end event of Chapter 4. The following weapons will have different design stats, as they have a separate ID from the ones currently in game. So there could still be a chance that we could see some Chapter 1 models, or at least Chapter 2 models with Chapter 1 stats. So we could be hitting sniper bullets with the TAC shotgun. Survivor medals will be staying next season, wherever they are. And credit to Unreal Hybrid, we got our first look at the Battle Pass tab for the Fortnite OG season, and it looks very good. So my final thoughts on Chapter 4, well, for some it's been good, and for some it's been terrible. The storyline has been a bit hit and miss, but mostly miss. But hopefully Fortnite OG can bring us together as we go forth to the Chapter 4 end event. But I will be streaming Downtime and the new season, so guys, subscribe to the YouTube channel and turn them post notifications on. Of course, leave a like if you did enjoy this one. It's been your boy, Mr. Gerald White. Till next time, bye bye.